TWF Dynamite or Mike. I am Jim Ross, here with the Green Lantern, or the Green Light, or Taz. And today on Dynamite or Mite, we're going to see, we have Alaska here, and we also got Kevin Owens here, which we haven't seen in some time. And we're going to see what we're going to see what's going to come out of that one, Jim Ross says. Yeah, well, a lot of folks say, the Green Lantern said, some folks say that he's gone back to the way he once was. Whatever that means, being a bully or a heel or a creep. The Green Lantern says, well, I would think, Taz, that would mean going back to his old self again. Being a bully and a heel and a creep. I would truly believe that. So, everyone wonders where I go from here. What big thing do we have gold? Now, are there shifts going through the TWF? I don't know. But I do know there are shifts going through WWE though. Oh. Well, there's Belasca. So, Kevin Owens, what would that mean? I mean, you're already a bully and a heel and a creep. I mean, that's nothing new. I mean, that has been the way you behaved in every wrestling business you have been in over your wrestling calling since you went into skilled wrestling in 20 OYL. You mean beating up folks and slamming them back into beating them up and slamming their backs into the back of the ring like you used to do back in the day to folks, and you thought it was so cool? You going back to that? Or is it shifting on folks that you supposedly said were friends, like, you know, Sami Zayn and Chris Jericho, you know? Well, let me tell you something, Belasca. That is what it means. You know, a long, long time ago, Belasca, you started off shooting from me. And you started off shooting from me as early as 25th between YL. Well, truth is, I came to W and towards the end of 24 between YL, but you started off shooting me. I didn't get to the TWF until 27 between YL because my dolls didn't get made until then. So, but you started off shooting from me every single time you could. Every time you did a sit-up power bump, sit-up, strength slam, every time you slammed someone back in the side of the ring, you were off shooting from me. You offshooted from everything I did when I was first on NXT, when I went to Raw, when I went to SmackDown, when I went to Raw, when I went to SmackDown, Raw, whatever. And you started to offshoot from me. Well, Kevin Owens, you weren't around back then. And everyone's offshooting from someone, right? I mean, what have you done? I mean, at least I can say I was a former TWF heavyweight fighter. I guess, well, 2 times or something like that. I could say I won the hard middle winnings more than once. Yeah, and I could say that I was a former WWE Wanted Rights fighter, former WWE Enderlands fighter. I could also say I was a former WWE NXT heavyweight fighter and a former world heavyweight fighter. Yeah, I could say a lot of that. But at the end of the day, you're offshooting from me, and I'm sick of it. So today we're going to have a match. And don't be struck if I take you, slam you in the side of the ring like I used to do to folks back in the day. You know. Alright. But don't be frightened if I start doing all the things to you that you did back in the day. Well, it looks like this Looks like this match is going very well. Oh, what the? Oh, what the hell, Jim Ross says. Kevin Owens just took Velasquez out of the ring. This is not good, the Green Lantern says. We know what Kevin Owens, or Kevin Steen, whatever you want to call him, likes to do to folks. When he gets them outside the ring, he likes to slam them. We know what Kevin Steen or Kevin Owens like to do when he gets folks outside the ring, the Green Lantern goes. Yeah, we know Green Light. He likes to slam in the back first, back in the ring. Ah! And he just did it to Velasquez right there. That's for all those years of you off-shooting from me. I'm fucking sick of it. Oh, that's just a creep thing to do. That is a creep thing to do, Jim Ross says. Slamming her back in the ring like that. Yeah, we knew Kevin Owens was always a bully and a creep and a heel. That never ended. He's still doing that shit. Sadly, Jim Ross says. Well, Velasquez's been through a lot of stuff, the Green Light says, over her calling in the TWF, which started at the end of between 99 while to now, and at the end of the day, it's truly sad that he's gonna behave like that. I mean, being a bully and heel and a creep don't get you any friends. Oh, it makes you foes. Unless Taz says, unless you're the Green Lantern goes. The Green Lantern says, or the Green Light goes. Unless your goal is to make foes, then it does work to be a bully and heel and a creep, Taz says. And I onlook Kevin Owens for that. Well, now we got Gorilla Monsoon, and he's going to talk with Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, why did you do what you did to Velasquez? Like I said, Gorilla Monsoon, Velasquez has been off-shooting from me for years. She's been off-shooting from me as probably as early as 24 between YL. 20. Yeah, and I don't like it. I'm sick of it. She started off-shooting from me even before my doll was made. And I know some folks are going to say, oh, well, your ROH doll got made. Yeah, well, it wasn't being sold anywhere. I had to yield until 26 between YL to about 27 between YL to get here with my doll. And to deal with Velasquez and her off-shooting from me like she's been doing Gorilla Monsoon for years. So I just hope she likes being slammed back in the side of the ring like I did to so many folks over the years. What I did to Sami Zayn, what I did to Chris Jericho, what I did to Velasquez. Hell, I even did it. Hell. And let's be earnest about that. I'm a bully, I'm a heel, and I'm a creep. And I like it. I should have never shifted. So, I took care of that Kevin Owens wannabe Velasquez, so-called goddess of madness. Well, now she's the goddess of the aching back or aching neck. May she'll stop off-shooting from me. Well, Gorilla Monsoon says, with your stand, your mindset, Kevin Owens, you're not going to be making any friends. You're going to be making foes. Yeah, I like making foes, Gorilla Monsoon. My whole wrestling calling has been about making foes. Everybody says, oh, that you're a bully, you're a heel, you're a creep. Yeah, I'm a bully and I'm a heel and a creep, and I like it. But I'm sick of Velasquez off-shooting from me. So that's why I did what I did, Gorilla Monsoon. Well, sadly, Kevin Owens is behaving like a bully, a heel, and a creep again. Back to you, Jim Ross. Well, thank you, Gorilla Monsoon, for talking with Kevin Owens here today on Dynamite or Might. And it looks like it is all the time we got here for Dynamite or Might. I am Jim Ross for the Green Lantern and Taz, or the Green Light. We hope you like Dynamite or Might, and we'll see you tomorrow for Impact on XSTV or Smash and Inside Farseer. Bye. Goodbye.